got on
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, no, don't do that. In today's episode, I'm out here with my friend Brian and those things. I want to find awesome places to dump my native Titan 10.5, and today we have a super special one, an abandoned rock quarry that supposedly Brian said has some big old bass and some deep water. So we are well equipped today. I'm excited to teach you guys everything I learned about today's body of water. So enough talking, let's get down to fishing. Now the first thing I'm going to do before I get to fishing at all is I'm going to put my camera bag on an island we have out here in the middle, because the horses will probably nibble on that thing and possibly throw it in the water. So we're gonna head to the island to drop that off, and then we'll start the fishing. All right, Brian got one before we even got to the island. Unfair. I'm gonna cast my crawler from JJ, from John. Not really the ideal topwater for a deep quarry, but I wanna catch one on it because it's cool. There's a dang, oh gosh. Goodness, this is not, that was not the easiest. So after a failed attempt at putting my bag on the island, Brian did it for me. So now we are bass fishing, all right? You hear? And uncut fashion. I say uncut. There may be slight cuts here and there, but we hope to fish for a few hours. You would assume from the drone shot that the depth would be crazy deep in here. It's not. Max depth I've seen so far is about 10 or 11 feet. Definitely could get deeper though as we find different areas. But honestly, that I kind of feel better about that, because that means that there's more fishable water. If you're in a quarry of this size and the max depth is 85 feet, it's like, man, there's a lot of this body of water that might not have any bass. So we could have small depressions and deeper grass lines out in the middle, because this place is not that deep, at least that I've seen so far. But these quarries can be stair-stepped, so we'll check in that corner over there. That's the deepest corner? All right, so we have not found the deepest water. The lures that I'm gonna be throwing today, topwater, of course. I'm throwing John's crawler. The other baits we have are a drop shot, which I assume I'm gonna do some work on, especially with live scope on. If I see a big fish out in the middle, I'm gonna throw at it, because that's fun. So we've got a big worm, the Mock Mega, and then we also have my favorite swim bait right now, little line through, and a vibrating jig, little thunder cricket. So that's our plan for today. I mean, like, you couldn't ask for better conditions, to be totally honest. This time of year, it can be so blistering hot, and it is humid, but it could be worse. Could be a whole lot worse. And yeah, this corner is like 5.5 feet. So I could realistically catch them on this thing all the way back to the boat. I'm gonna burn it a little bit faster. Blub, 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 blub. Blub, blub, blub. What a cool bait. But thank you all for joining. Hopefully y'all are doing something boring so that this video makes it a little more fun. Maybe you're folding laundry or driving to work, hanging out in your room because your mom put you on, not house arrest, she grounded you. Oh, he said someone left their John boat. That means we have some trespassers. This place should not be fished by anybody else, but you know, people like to sneak their way on in there. 78.9, okay, so water temperature is getting a little bit warmer. And we'll see what Bass Forecast has to say after I catch one. After I catch one. Not a fish on that little brush pile? Dang. Dang nabbit. I just like to start out with this topwater because it's cool. It's got some wings on the side that cause it to kind of chop back to you on your retrieve. Hopefully the camera angles are good. I'm still learning how to use that camera behind me. And actually, you know what? I think this camera in front of me is a little bit too close. I think I need to do that and then this. Yeah, that feels a little better. That should be a bass. Let's just crawl it over the edge of that point. I don't know what they're eating in here though. If I knew it was bluegill, I think I know this bait would work, but it's a darker color bait. I think it might be bait fish because I'm seeing bait out there in the column, so it's probably what's going on. Just really want to catch one, man. I just want to catch one. That's all I want to do. All right. Crawler has been attempted. We're gonna pick it up for a little more of the bank, but I think I'm going to pick up the drop shot. Believe it or not. Well, yeah. I'm gonna do the drop shot first, and then we're gonna go big swim bait. But I think I'm gonna pick apart this old tractor we have in the water here with the drop shot first. Hopefully I don't get snagged. I have no clue what it looks like down there. I'm just casting at a piece of metal that I see on top of the water. That's gotta be a fish. Nope, not a fish. Also, this butt is too long, I think, for a kayak. Kayak fishing, I'm getting there. I'm not the best at it. Not the best. I'm getting there. Also, my wife texted me. How's my drag? A little loose. Oh, hold up. That was not a fish. That was that was the tractor. That was for sure the tractor. I gotta fix my bait. I assume that messed it up. It did not. Wow. Probably just my weight caught on it. What a cool thing. I mean, I'm gonna show you all a close-up drone shot of this tractor here. Pretty awesome. Pretty dang cool. Definitely a lot of debris down there though. I mean, I feel, as I hop my drop shot, I feel all the, oh, dang it, that was a fish. I'm not on top of my game today. We're gonna get there, folks, we're gonna get there. There's one. There's one, yes sir. First fish of the day. Working it along the edge. See, I'm working on it, folks. My kayak hook set is not the best. And that was also a very small fish. But hey, I'm gonna count that as fish number one. And we almost landed that one. It was a lot closer than the first bite we had. The gosh dang filler worm. Who doesn't love that? I'm actually gonna leave this out. I assume I'm gonna catch more fish and lose more worms. And the cool thing about this kayak is that it is so easy to get back to your tackle. You just swivel backwards, put the tackle bag away, swivel forwards. Didn't feel like I was losing my balance. Wasn't having to shimmy around the edge. It is, I mean, it's so dang stable. And I'm gonna rig this thing up Texas rig style. If you don't know how to throw a drop shot, first of all, you need to. It is, I make several videos a year about the drop shot, and that is because it just catches fish. Like it is such a versatile lure. I fish it in stained water, crystal clear water. I fish it for smallmouth, largemouth, spotted bass, everything in between. It is just a really, really good, versatile way to fish a soft plastic, specifically a worm or a small little shad-shaped style bait. And it just gets down to where those fish live. You can shake it around, and it's just a perfect finesse presentation, in my opinion. So I think you think I'd catch them all on reaction baits today, but I have not really seen many fish acting super aggressive, not seeing a whole lot of topwater activity. So that's what makes me think these fish are not well fed in here, if they had bait fish everywhere, you'd see a whole lot of activity. And I'm not really seeing a whole lot of that. So just gonna fish drop shot for a second. Hopefully get a better hook into one. I really think I'm gonna have to discover what rods I like most for a kayak, because the ones that I've been using, I think, have butts that are too long, if I'm being honest. It is crazy to fish next to a stinking crane. This is wild. I say a crane, I'm not exactly quite sure what it is. It was an excavator of some kind. I'm gonna cast back down the edge of this thing where I got a few bites. And if I hook a giant, I gotta get him away from the edge of this thing. Let's pan around and see if I see anything. Again, I'm not seeing a whole lot, so kind of surprised. Kind of shocked that I haven't just seen a load of fish yet out there in the middle. But I mean, possibly these fish are not as advanced in the season as I had expected them to be. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your drop shot. Shake your drop shot. Okay, Brian has caught now 4 on the walking bait, I believe. So I think I'm gonna re-rig my Topwater. Sorry, John. I don't think the crawler is the way to go in this body of water. Cut this thing off, super cool, love it. Love catching fish on it, but I think we're gonna have to go with something a little more normal. So I'm gonna spin around. My boat is now totally against this this excavator. Do 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 do. We also have a patroller, little plopper style, but I think a walking bait is a wiser choice today, given the conditions. It's not windy enough for a plopper style, in my opinion. I'm gonna spin back around. Okay. Hopefully y'all enjoy this series, watching it as much as I do making it. It's pretty dang awesome that I can just put the cameras on and go bass fishing. We'll teach y'all a little bit about the walking bait here in a second. Just gonna put the crawler back there. It floats, if it falls out, that's fine. But I think I've got 65-pound braid on here today, which is 100% overkill. And I've also hooked myself here. Come on now. Come on. These are Lululemon pants, thank you. One thing I like to do with Topwaters, A, is throw braid, and B, is throw most of them on 50-pound. I feel like I get a long enough cast on 50. 40 would work for sure, and maybe 30 would as well, but when it comes to abrasion resistance, braid is great until it's not. So if you're throwing a whole bunch of junk, around a whole bunch of junk, topwater frog, walking bait around wood, man, I just rather go with 50, to be totally honest. I think 50 is a more safe range, as opposed to 30 or 40. 40 is probably fine, to be honest, but for me, 50 is the way to go. 65 if you're really frogging in the heaviest of cheeses. But most of the time I'm not doing that. So most of the time I'm just kind of relatively open water. But if I do decide to make a cast into more heavy cover, I would rather have the ability to do that. And I think 50 gives me a better shot at doing that effectively, successfully. So that's why I throw a 50-pound braid on almost all my Topwaters. And we are going back to the walking bait, because we got lots of shallow water left to fish, and we can't let Brian fish at all now, can we? Dang it. I left my wheels on the kayak because I figured I wouldn't fish shallow water to get the wheels caught, but we're currently stuck on the excavator. There we go. Oh yeah, bombs away, baby. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we are cooking with gas. One of the things that I love about walking baits is that really out of all top waters, it draws fish out of the deepest water. So I'm not afraid to throw a walking bait over 10 to 12 feet of water if I know there's structure down there, because fish will come up and find this thing. You can't really do that much with a plopper style. I'm sure you can, but it goes a little too fast for the amount of noise it makes. You need something slow and loud. I guess a big popper could, but I think those fish also need something to hone into. Instead, the loud knocker or beads of a walking bait mixed with the slowness of the retrieve, in terms of like it goes side to side, it doesn't come straight back at you, I think is perfect for catching fish in deeper water. And I think a little bit of wind might actually help me, so I don't mind getting into this windier section here. Uh-oh, I saw a fish bust out in the middle. Okay. There might be a few out there. Oh dang, Brian's got a big one. So yes, the walking bait on the edge is the way to go. He's got a 5-pounder. Heck yeah, buddy. He's got a 5. And I ain't landed a fish. Nope. The one problem about braided line on walking baits is that you can catch your dang hooks. So I've heard of some guys throwing a monofilament leader on the front. And I haven't done that a whole lot. Mostly just out of laziness. I'm sure it would be effective though. That's mostly because I fish a lot of top waters in the same setup. And so I don't want to have to be putting on a leader and then taking it off when I throw a plopper style or a frog specifically. I'm mostly switching between a walking bait and a frog. But I'm sick of not catching fish, so we're gonna boogie up a little bit, go a little faster, make some longer casts, hopefully catch a few fish. We got some bait fish in this corner. Heck yeah. Should be a few dang fish. Come on, y'all. Man, they love the hometown boy more than me. He's catching fish after fish. But hey, a little bit of realism didn't hurt anybody. A little bit of reality. And it's not always as easy as we make it seem on camera as YouTubers. There's one. There's one. Yes, sir. Absolute giant. Absolute mega right there. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not a mega. But he was sitting right under the kayak. Get in here, buddy. Hey. First one of the day. I mean, like really, really healthy fish. Top lip, dead center. Let's go. Oh, and now my drop shot is having a nest to it. So you got to take it slow when untangling what they do to a drop shot. Oh man, not good here. Hold up. I gotta go that way a few times. Oh no, that's the wrong way. That way is undoing it. Great. One more, perfect. And then this thing got pulled through. How does this even happen? How does this even happen? I may have to get a new worm. I don't want to, but nah, we're good. We're good. Now I can untangle it this way. All right, got some bass flesh on the hook. Bite off the end. Keep using the worm, because we like to recycle around here. All right, we like to recycle our products. Amazing. Rig this thing back up, and I assume that'll kind of be the average size fish in here. So we're gonna make it our goal to catch one of the ones that Brian caught, and he's got another one. Oh gosh, dang it! I need to cover water while I can, while there's still good topwater time, and also while there's still unfished areas. But he's fished practically the whole bank. I have got about 100 yards left that I can fish. They haven't seen a topwater yet today. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised. Maybe it's the chrome in his sexy dog. That's why he's catching them. But I'm not even getting sniffed on this thing, and the color is not that bad. It's a saltwater version of the sexy dog. It's in a mullet color, but it just looks like a bait fish. I wouldn't think the fish would care all that much. Like, I'm really surprised there's not fish just on the edge of these steeper walls corralling bait fish. You think that would be a smart move on their behalf, but again, that's why I think there's not many fish in here. Fishy looking, but so far, at least for me, there we go. Not very fishy catching. Got one. Got one. Yes, sir. That's nice. Gosh, dang it. What is up with me today? I mean, like, my hook set was fine. I'm just not on my A game. But you know what? We're going to turn it around. We're going to catch some bigger fish, and we're going to land them. Dang it, dang it. I mean, only a 2-pounder, but still. I would have liked to have caught him. Would have been nice. I think with these saltwater hooks being thicker, I have to give the fish a little more of the business, as we like to say around here. Just realized that's what this bait has here, is thicker saltwater hooks. So I'll take the blame for that one. That one's on me. Especially with the low angle that I have and the fact these fish aren't crazy aggressive. There we go. There we go. All right, we gave him a little more business. A little more of that business. And we're bringing him on in. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Healthy fish. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Perfect. Okay. Made an adjustment and caught ourselves a dang bass. Ooh, oh, yeesh. That was close. Let's not do that again. Where are my pliers at? Get there. I've made this mistake before. I would like to not make it today. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Is he bleeding? He's bleeding. I'm not sure why, but that's a scoop and a half bass right there. Dang it, Brian's got another one. This dude is no joke. Welcome to Brian's Real Fishing, everybody. I guess I should have fished the walking bait around the edge the whole time. So, oh, he lost it. Welcome back to Tyler's Real Fishing. Dang, dang. I see more fish. I think I see a big one right under the boat. Heck yeah, I'm throwing a spinning rod. feel like it's a big fish, but I can't quite tell. Can't quite tell what it is. Well, whatever he is, he didn't want a drop shot. Whatever the heck he is. All right. Success on the top water. It's a top water day. I don't know what I was doing. Trying other stuff. Crawler's cool, but it needs a specific type of body of water. And this is not one. I think crawler needs shallower water, if I'm being honest. Over that point. Come on now. Come on now. Give me some of that. Some of that spook love. That spooky love. That spooky dookie. We caught the front hook. Yeah, I may need to try the monofilament leader a little bit, because this is not working out as good as I hoped. The honky tonk, badonka donk. Whenever I make an overhand cast, I really gotta watch. Make sure I'm not gonna hook the rods behind me. Come on, 5-pounder. No 5-pounder. Make a closer cast to the edge. I'll tell you what, I'd like to film one of these videos in a quarry one time that's got smallmouth. Big smallmouth on like Topwater and Alabama rigs on the edge of these bluff walls. Now that would be cool. That would be unique New York right there. Probably would have to be in New York, for being honest. Well, you've been smoking me, brother.
I'm on 14.
He's on 14?
14 largemouth and 6 sunfish.
Oh, 6 sunfish. That doesn't count.
14 largemouth. Still 14 largemouth.
Oh, still 14. Good grief, brother.
Do you have like a green pump chatterbait or something like that?
Yes, that's what I'm going to throw.
That whole bank, they're spawning all over it.
The bass are spawning?
No.
Oh, the bluegill.
And you can see, I'd be throwing here, and I'd be reeling in bluegill. Somehow got one of these fish now. Oh boy.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Acrobat.
Dude, these fish are nutso. All right. Okay. Okay. Goodness. You are on something else, brother. First nice fish of the day. Come on now. Come on now. Gosh, they are so aggressive. And Brian was just telling me about the bluegill spawn going down on that bank that he caught most of his bass on. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful fish. 2.5. Beautiful, chunky bass. Can't even ice cream scoop that one. Heck yeah. So I think the key is going to be green pumpkin stuff. So whether it's the worm, I'll let him keep throwing topwater, but I was planning already on fishing down the banks that he had fished on with a totally separate lure, an underwater lure. And good thing I've already rigged up a green pumpkin thunder cricket. So that's what we're gonna cast around, but I see there's a nice point right out here that I feel like has more bass on the drip shot. The drippity drop.
Got any size?
I mean, that's probably the biggest.
I have one that's over 5.
Hey yo, 2 in a row. That is what people subscribe for, everybody. That kind of fish right there. But that's what happens with the drop shot, is you can catch fish after fish after fish in the same location. I would argue, of all lures, that's the one you can do it most. Like if you find a spot that has fish.
Because you don't have to fire them up, but they still hit it.
Yeah, it disrupts the school the least. Show me a picture. What do we got?
I got it.
Let's see that lunk.
So here, first I'm going to show you what you should be matching.
Oh, you caught one of them gills.
Like 6 of them.
Okay.
I don't know how they
On Topwater?
Yeah, I don't know how they were eating that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's actually a bluegill. Oh, dang.
And I've caught 2 more.
Y'all are gonna see that picture on the screen right now. Heck yeah. Super cool.
They are sharking.
They are sharking. Yeah, every fish you've caught, I've been like, he's got another one. Oh, look, it jumped to space. Heck yeah. Super cool. I figured bluegill would be spawning somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to need to tie on. You have like a swim bait? If you're going to tie it through a chatterbait thing on through a swim bait?
You mean like a little flashy swimmer? Like a
Yeah, like a braid.
yeah. Do you want a blade or not? I don't blame you. Is that a fish? That's fish. Yes, sir. 3 in a row on the drop shot. Okay. See, this is what also happens, is that you can catch lots of small fish on this thing. But it's the skunk buster, as far as lakes are concerned for me. Pardon me? Yeah, I mean, I'm not even seeing the bottom. So it's 22. He wants the dang swim bait. Oh, dude, look, I was at a tackle shop in, well, first of all, you want some of the Q bombs? I was at a tackle shop in Orlando called Bitters. They make a worm called the Bitters worm. They pour their own soft plastics. But they also sell a bunch of JDM tackle. And dude, I got a hook that's just a beefer.
That's for Okeechobee. Reel them out of the.
Yeah, and you have to. I got to get like a taller soft plastic swim bait, not like a skinny one like that would fit that hook. I'm gonna put on the Hybrid Hunter right now. Right now. I was saying to the camera that I really want to catch smallmouth in a quarry one time. That'd be fun. Like, there's got to be a quarry somewhere up north that's got like 6-pounders in it. Oh man, everybody, Hybrid Hunter is my favorite thing. Not on the planet, but it's one of my favorite things ever. But before we do that, I've got to get my drop shot rigged up again, because, I mean, 1 or 2, but I didn't fish beneath the water. I just fished topwater. And after you started crushing them, I put a walking bait on, because what I was doing wasn't working. We're off we go into the wild blue yonder. The wonderful Wizard of Bass. Now, one of the best things for the bluegill spawn, like a lot of stuff can work for that, but is soft plastics. So if we kind of make one pass through with the Hybrid Hunter and catch a few and then kind of stop catching them, we'll have to go back through with a soft plastic. I'll see you around, I'm sure. Gotcha. Now, the problem with this Hybrid Hunter is that it only dives, 3.5 feet, and I've got it on 20-pound or 17-pound fluorocarbon. So I'm gonna be lucky if I get that full depth out of it there. But I think I'm really gonna catch them good once I reach the shallower slope. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on the hook keeper for now and look around on the scoper just for a second. See if I see any big ones. If I see any big marks, I'll throw. If not, I'm just gonna get to the shallower area. I see a mark out there. I don't know how big it is. Don't think it's a giant. Matter of fact, I think it was bluegill. I think it was some killer gills in the grass. And yeah, a drop shot is not weedless. I mean, the way that I have it rigged is technically weedless, but you're still gonna catch some grass on the weight specifically. But it's way more weedless than, at least rigged this way, than a lot of soft plastics with this kind of, what am I saying? The way that I'm rigging it is more weedless than a normal drop shot. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't nose hook my drop shots a whole lot. I'm throwing mostly Texas rig on the dang worm, the dang filler worm, because it gets some stinking bites. That's all I was trying to say. And if you're thinking about leaving the video because I'm looking at live scope, go for it, fine. It's kind of silly to me. I'm about to start throwing a hybrid hunter. So just give me a second while I look around and learn about the body of water I've never been on before. Like goodness gracious. Just trying to learn everything I can. I'm gonna pitch around the drop shot up shallow. I say shallow, it's like 10 feet up there. As I, there we go. as I pedal. Oh, dang it. Got off. Gosh darn it. I was paddling at the bank there. Or I was drifting to the bank. Not surprised I didn't get a good hook set there. Come on, fish. Oh, is that one? No. That is. Yes, sir. Gave him the business. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on now. Come on now. Get your booty in here. Get your booty. Yes, sir. Mouth open the whole time. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Check that out. Filler worm to the face. I think these fish are up on the bank for one reason and one reason only, and that is because the bluegill are spawning, and these fish want to take advantage of it. That's awesome. You really gotta, again, the more you can understand about bass seasons, the better of a fisherman you're gonna be. Because I understand that there's bluegill spawning up shallow, and in the fall, I understand the bait fish are doing this, and in the winter, bait fish are doing this, whatever. I can know with pretty good certainty where the fish should be and what lures to throw. Fishing is 90% knowledge and 10% skill, I think. And there's varying levels of that skill, of course. So I think the difference between the 1% of that 10 and the 10 is huge. So you can, gosh, there's one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are all over here. Oh, wow. I caught one of the things Brian was talking about. Look at this. Holy cow. Talk about a chungus. Goodness. This is the 10% skill right here. It's peeing all over me. Hey, chill. Chill. I would not be surprised if this shows up as a bass on live scope. Look at that. That is a big old bluegill. Super cool. That's awesome. I'm not going to be against catching a few of these guys. But that's why the bass are here, because of this guy. If this guy is hanging around, bass want to eat that. I mean, that is a tasty morsel right there. Heck yeah. We're having fun. And we're going through worms. This is awesome. Never gonna complain about catching them on the filler worm. Yeah, I think Brian really just scratched the surface, and myself as well, of what's in here when we're throwing topwater. It's a topwater day. That means that there's gonna be a bite. That doesn't mean though it's the main bite. I think the main bite is gonna be fishing a little bit slower subsurface, and that's where all these fish are gonna be. So thanks for sticking with me through the beginning little boring part, because I was not on them to start, let me tell you. I was not on them. But we are now. Little steeper bank, drop shotting, hey-o. I'm not even live scoping now. I understand that there's a little lip here, and if I just kind of slowly work my drop shot around the deep edge, we're gonna catch some fish. So hey, if y'all are new here, welcome to the channel. Hope I'm keeping you busy. Maybe you're watching this as you're doing homework or filling out Excel spreadsheets. Hope I can help pass the time and you guys can learn something as well. If you haven't subscribed, which I bet a lot of you guys haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Helps you to be more aware of when I put out new content. I've got kayak videos, I've got bank videos, and I've got bass boat videos. We got videos that are all about bank fishing and no electronics and raw, uncut type stuff. And then you got really technical, how to use your electronics. I mean, I try to cover it all here on this channel. So hopefully y'all enjoy. And if you do, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you guys around for some adventures. Well, I think we kind of either caught the few fish that were sitting here or scared them all away. Because I don't know where they went. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of moving in wolf packs around all the areas the bluegill are spawning. Uh-oh, is that one? No. A tungsten drop shot weight really lets you feel what's down there. I'm very, very sure when I hit a stick or a piece of grass or a rock, that weight really transfers all the sensations and vibrations up the line. Skaploosh. You know, I used to make a lot of fun of the drop shot and the spinning rod, but I've realized over the past few years that this thing is just a bass catcher. I used to call spinning rod the whippy stick and the fairy wand, but man, does it ever catch some bass. So if you're unsure of the drop shot and you want to learn how to fish it, I made what I think is the best drop shot instructional on the internet. I'll have it linked below, or I assume if you just search drop shot fishing, you'll see a chest mount angle of a thumbnail of a drop shot and a rod. And that's my video, the drop shot masterclass. So you have permission to leave this video, or I'll pause it, go watch that one, learn all you can, and then come back and we'll resume catching some bass together. It's just such a good lure. At almost all times of the year, I don't throw it much during the spawn. I like to drag around a bigger soft plastic, but man, summer, winter for sure, I'm throwing a lot of this bait because it just gets bit. It just gets bit. How's Brian doing? He's sitting there right now. I wonder if he's retying or if he's got a hook in his hand. Probably not the latter. He'd be calling me if he did. Uh-oh. Yes, sir. Ooh. 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 Got a nicer one? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Bring it in here, buddy. Bring it in. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Yellow. Yellow. Hey. Hey. Chill, chill, chill. Yes, sir. Ah, God. Oh, he just got me all wet. Thank you, buddy. I guess that's payback for catching him. It's a nice fish. Heck yeah. Bring it in here. Don't jump. Don't jump. Got him. Yes, sir. Another 2-pounder. Roof of the mouth. Heck yeah. Thank you, buddy. I have all the gear that I'm using linked down in the video description if that interests you, if you want to pick up this rod and reel. And if you just want to pick up your favorite drop shot setup from whatever brand you want, as long as you enter Tackle Warehouse through that link in my video description, that'll have you tracked to my account, and I'll get some credit for your purchase. So that would be awesome. It's one of the big ways that I help support my family is through affiliate sales on Tackle Warehouse. So even if you're getting on there to buy a spool of line, make sure it's CR and make sure you click that link. Oh no, okay, oh gosh. I thought that I just had a whole debacle of braided line tangle, but we're good. We are good. And yeah, my affiliate link is always down there. I put the specs on the rod, reel, line type, bait I'm throwing. I forget the colors sometimes, but I try to remember. And if you ever go down to the video description to look for something that's not there, I probably just forgot about that one. Especially in an uncut, I mention a lot of things that I'm going to put in the video description, and I don't always remember all of them, so feel free to remind me if something isn't there. This is cool though. This is fun. drop shot on the edge of steep bluff walls. But again, I wish they were smallmouth. If they were 5-pound smallies, that'd be fun. I would not be against that at all. Come on, get out of there. Pop it out. And I think we're almost to the area where the bank slopes a lot slower. And we're gonna catch some on the hybrid hunter. I feel, at least, that's a possibility. First, I'm gonna catch one on a drop shot right here, though. Come on, brother. Brother, cousin. Should be self-explanatory, but make sure your drop shot hits the bottom before you start working it. It's not the best middle of the column lure. Not to say you can't catch one on it, middle of the column, but it's not meant for that. Oh, hello. Yellow. Yellow right underneath the dang boat. Is this a catfish? What is this? No, no. Is it a bass? Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Heck yeah. That was awesome. That was awesome. Got to stand up for a second. Let's go. Sick. Oh, this dude ate it. He ate it down the gullet. Come on now. Bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah. I don't want to get wet. Oh, yes, sir. Ha ha ha. That is such a healthy bass. Look at that thing right there. Just a chunkosaurus. And yep, he's got the worm down the gullet. So we're gonna get the chance to do the old-fashioned deep hook trick. First thing when a bass is hooked in the gullet, you gotta get the worm out of there. So it's gonna wreck this worm. There we go. And then you have to go through the gill plate, turn the hook, and then poke it back out. So I'll go through the gill plate, turn the hook, I can turn it, pop it, just like that, and you have unhooked a deep gut hooked fish, and he's good to go. Oftentimes there's not even any bleeding involved, especially when you do it quickly like that. This is awesome. This is fun. Gonna catch a lot of dang bass on the drop shot today. I have a feeling, especially on the deeper sections where the crankbaits and swim baits and topwaters are not really all that effective. The drop shot can fall to 10 feet pretty quick, and these bass obviously haven't seen it, so. Heck yeah. I only brought one bag of filler worms though, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. 6 worms. So that'll get us at least 12 fish probably. But definitely in love with this setup right here. It's not my favorite drop shot rod. This is a 7.2 medium. I like a 6.9 medium light. Especially in a kayak, I probably should have brought my better drop shot setup, but I brought this for wacky rig, shaky head, just kind of all around. But the hook I'm throwing is the VMC Redline Finesse Nico. Or weedless Nico? No, Finesse Nico. It's just a really, really good drop shot Nico rig hook. It's got a little plastic monofilament keeper that keeps your soft plastic on there. The Redline material is that coated material a lot of hooks have. It's just really, really strong, really smooth hook. And obviously, if you get a good enough hook, it gets them. Make a cast. Oh gosh, that was not good. My bill closed. Back that way. Spin the kayak. Spin the tail on the donkey. I got some phlegm this morning. I need to get water. Stop by Buc-ee's this morning, of course. Have to. Gotta stop by Buc-ee's. Is that a fish? Nope, grass. make sure y'all stay tuned for the comment challenge. That will come later on in the video. Got a pretty cool one today. And you know what? I'm gonna give away a drop shot setup, not rod and reel, but I'll give away some line, I'll give away some fluorocarbon leader, some weights, some hooks, and some baits to somebody randomly in the comment section who completes the comment challenge. So we'll get to that a little later on in the video. You gotta be watching if you wanna win. So hopefully one of y'all right now sticks around and wins this thing. You'll have the full rig ready to go just besides the rod and reel. You're just gonna have to pick that up for yourself. But I'll ship the rest. We are to the singing / whistling portion of the Uncut. That's how you know it's going good. If I'm making noises other than talking or farting, that's how you know we've having a good day. It just really helps to have a good sensitive rod and good line with a drop shot. That's a fish. Oh, come on. There we go. My drag is a little too loose. There we go. Tightened it. Gave him one more business. And we got him in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on. I don't like to flip a drop shot in the kayak because then the weight can do some really funny things and get tangled up. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, well. I think we lost the weight anyways. So, oh no, there it is, there it is. We did not lose it. Heck yeah. This is fun. These fish are really healthy. And yeah, we got mega tangled, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to untangle this thing. You really just want to let a fish do its shaking in the water because the weight will probably hit the water and it'll cause it to not be, dang it. Got one fish out of that one, but I'm gonna peel off a section of it. It'll be a smaller worm, but I don't think it'll really matter today. The drop shot is really one of the baits, especially with this worm, that you can recycle your worm a few times. It'll get shorter and shorter each time, but for the most part, that doesn't matter. All right, heck yeah. And I'm not really even rigging it totally weedless. I'm kind of leaving the hook point exposed a little bit just because I feel like I'm going to get a bite pretty quick if I cast in the right area. And so I'd rather be a little less weedless and for sure get a better hookup percentage. Oh, this is fun. Fun, fun, fun till your daddy takes the T-bird away. All right, check out with scope one more time. I see a little patch of grass that might have a fish in it out there. Kind of close. My scope is not, it is not pointed where I think it's pointed. I have to really learn what direction to cast this thing at. Don't think there's one on that patch as I thought there was. Nope. All right. Drop shot will stay out and ready to go, but we're picking up the hybrid hunter. My favorite shallow water crankbait, the best one for grass. You heard that right. It is better than a lipless crankbait for grass. And I think I'm going to catch some on it. If not, it'll be a thunder cricket because that's good for grass too. But There is something special about the Hunter. That it just straight up catches them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I knew it. It also has treble hooks, so you might lose a few as well. That bite was not very ferocious, if I'm being honest. But it is nice and shallow out here. We're gonna get choked, I feel. Gonna get choked. Dang it. What's going on here? Why is my bait not running? Oh, it's got grass on the top. There we go. Are we running straight? No. We are for sure not running straight. What's going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, I need to tune this crankbait a little bit. She ain't running how I want her to run. I think it needs to go this way. Maybe. I'm not the best at tuning crankbaits. That was it though. First attempt. All right. Come on now. Get me grande. Get me grande, please. To choke the Hunter. You can see from the drone shot here, where I'm fishing is a very steep lip. We got some kind of boulders on the edge here. And then on my left, it drops off into that 15 feet of water. And I was catching them, now that I get up here, catching them on the edge there on that drop shot for a few casts in a row. Gosh. But now I'm gonna move shallower and hunt around, hybrid style. Definitely expected to catch one up here, but maybe we need to get around some better grass. It's also pretty calm. Like, you can catch them on a hybrid hunter when it's calm, but I feel like it's too calm for how loud and aggressive this bait is. Same depth though? Yeah, same depth all around here. See, it does well on grass, but not every piece. Sometimes, especially when you're sitting in a kayak, it's harder to rip it out. Man, I'm not seeing anything out there. I'm not seeing any bass or any bluegill. Just kind of wild to me. I feel like on this flatter edge here, I mean, he said they were spawning like crazy. I wonder if he meant a little further in front of us here. But as of now, I'm not catching the hype he was talking about. Let's stand up here for a second, see what we can look at. Hope the camera still sees me down there. Probably doesn't. I just want to take a gander at what's going on. Oh, it's 10 feet out there. I had my depth messed up. No wonder I'm not catching any right off the bank, because it's 10 feet. This thing doesn't dive 10 feet. I need to stay right against the bank. So really the only super flat section is that corner, that ledge there. The rest of this goes back to being a drop off. They are not eating this thing like I would expect them to. Que pasó, fish? Que pasó? I got one like second cast. And then nothing. Absolutely nada. There's some good areas here. Good shallow water. Vegetation. Oh, there's a bluegill bed. Where are the bass? I don't even see them on the edge. This is weird. I see a few out there on the edge, but I'm not ready to throw the drop shot yet. I really would like to hunt a few. I think I have to get my actual self up shallower. I talk about paralleling all the time, and I'm not practicing what I preach there. Paralleling a good grass edge with a crankbait that like exactly matches what they're eating. Gosh, there we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got one. All right. Finally. Finally got one on the hybrid hunter. Good fish too. Not a big one, but a good one. I think the drop shot, honestly, is what we're gonna get. Come on, shake off for me. Now that I've caught you, you count. I'd like for you to jump off. Nope. I think the drop shot, honestly, is gonna catch our biggest fish of the day. I've got that feeling. Woo-hoo. Chunky bass, though. Goodness. He is a chunk and a dunk. Thanks, buddy. Okay. So there are a few shallow that'll eat the hunter. I gotta stop making casts immediately after I catch one because my hand is slimy and slippery. So I'm gonna have to wipe it off here. Let's cast exactly back to where I caught that one. See if he's got a buddy. He does not. He doesn't have any buddies. He has no friends. That bass has no friends. I think there's more fish to be caught. As the sun's coming up, I think they're moving off the edge. Or sorry, they're moving off the flat and onto the edge. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Find the shallow grass and you'll find the hybrid hunter bass. Thanks, friendo. These bass are really, really healthy. Oh gosh. And they got some turquoise on them. I've seen that before in especially grass in the south, is that bass will develop some blue around their gills, just like a bluegill does when they live around vegetation. And uh-oh, we got ourselves a little water on the lens. There we go. This is fun. Not gonna complain about this. Should catch another one here. I'm fishing kind of a little saddle in between the bank and a hump in the grass. I've caught two in a row now around that saddle. Okay. No more there. They're definitely more stacked up on the drop shot than anything else so far. In deeper water, I guess I should say. Got to get myself around this grass patch here. Pedal drive does not do well around thick grass. I'm gonna catch one here in a second. Get my kayak closer to the edge and parallel these reeds. I think that's the way to go. And man, as much as I want to throw a bigger swim bait or vibrating jig or drag something around that's bigger, I really feel like the drop shot. Like, yeah, it's caught me small fish, but it's also caught me the most fish. So I should probably lock that in my hand as much as I can the rest of this day, because that's what these fish want. And you're gonna see a lot of drop shots and a lot of frogs on my channel over the next 3 months, 4 months. Because it's probably the best way to catch fish deep and the best way to catch fish shallow is the frog and the drop shot. Come on, buddy. Come on, little buddy hunter. I think I should have thrown this on lighter line. I'm not quite getting the depth that I want to out of it. Grass. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. I see something nice out there. I see a bigger mark, and I gotta cast at that. I've gotta cast at that. Where's my bait? That's a bigger bass, I think. Feel like that wasn't. That is though. That is though, and that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Nice one. Not huge, but nice. Goodness. Yes, sir. Come on now. Ooh, biggest one of the day. 3-pounder on the drop shot. So the fish that I was chasing around out there, I think, was a bass. Not sure if that was the one, but 15 feet of water out there in the middle. Drop shot is going to catch them all over the place today, folks. All over the place. Going to catch some in the middle on live scope. Going to catch plenty on the bank without. Okay. We got to get a new battery, though, for my other camera. And we're back. Good to go. I'm going to go ahead and just put the hybrid hunter away. I don't think this is going to be the deal. I thought it was going to be, but it's not. It's a drop shot kind of day. But I am going to get out the Zal Dangerous. I'm going to see how fast the deep version, this is the deep Zal Dangerous, how fast it sinks. Okay, about a foot every 2 seconds. And I can retrieve it slower, for sure, but not as slow as I would like to. I really want to find like a deep rock pile and fish this thing slow, low and slow. Because that's going to catch me a mega. I'm convinced of it. But the drop shot it is. Dun, 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 dun. A few more fish and we'll do the comment challenge. There's some deep grass out here. Hopefully there's more bass as well. I feel like that big one I saw was not the only mark out here. I'm gonna tilt the camera up just a little bit for thumbnail reasons. I just need a good hook set bend for my thumbnail. That's all I need. Or a fish jumping with my rod like bent this way. Believe it or not, you don't want a fish in the thumbnail. There we go. The problem with fish in the thumbnail is people see the end result. There's no mystery there. Ow, ow, tungsten drop shot weight hit me in the thigh. There we go. Where is your grandma, Mrs. Bass? And he stole my worm. He took my whole deal. Which bluff wall? I mean, I caught a few fish, but nothing that interesting. Why? Is that where you hide your dead bodies? Oh, because that's where you caught your 5? Yeah, I'm going to spend more time in that area for sure. Yeah. I think the drop shot's going to catch me a big one. All right. I could catch small fish all day, but I would like to scope around a little bit, see if we can't find ourselves a bigger one, a bigger Juan. I think I'm going to put a trailer on my Thunder Cricket and give that a whirl. Yeah, and put the drop shot down for just a second. Swivel and grab my Thunder chicken, my Thunder baby. An old what? Oh, wow. That's where the dead body is. In the freezer. Got to get ourselves a trailer, though, for this thing. And I wish I had a bigger creature bait trailer. Well, this works. I can do a mock crawl. I wanted like a structure bug, but mock crawl works. If we had like really small bluegill, and especially if it was bait fish, I would throw the schooler as the trailer. But they are eating bigger bluegill. So we'll go with a mock crawl on the back. Rigged vertical to look like a bluegill. To look like one of them gills. And man, just a straight green pumpkin Thunder Cricket is a good way to catch them. It is a good way to catch them. And me and Brian were talking a minute ago about chatterbait rods. This is a brand new rod I'm trying. It's the Lew's Custom Light 7.3 medium heavy moderate. So we'll see what I think about it. Bodies of water like this are really good to test out lures and rods and reels, because you get a lot of bites and you can really test them out. Man, it feels a little too loose already. Problem is, I think I need stiffer rods in the kayak than I do in the bass boat, because I can swing on the bank, because I can swing on them harder, give them more business. Oh, he's got one. I can give them more business from the bank. He said they're like smallmouth. They do be jumping. There we go. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, my drop shot rod. Oh, on the limestone. Little double up action. Okay. I kind of like how the rod loaded up. It wasn't as hard as I would like it to be, as stiff as I'd like it to be, but it worked. Gosh dang. Holy cow. That was insane. Goodness. Get your butt in here. Dude, that was like a solid 2 feet. At least 2 feet. Cheers. Thunder cricket to the face. So yeah, they're feeding on bluegill. And the more bluegill you can get, the better. Yeah, I did. I tied it on. Yeah. These fish are nuts though. That was crazy. I gotta move my drop shot rod to this side. This is gonna hit the limestone again. That was fun. I did like how the rod loaded. It's just, it's tougher in a kayak because you spin. I think I need a little stiffer rod. Just a medium heavy fast maybe, as opposed to a moderate fast. Feels good though, really sensitive. Really sensitive rod. Stand up for a second. Not really. They're pretty tucked into the grass. Wow. Brian's got another one. He caught one behind my kayak. How fun. How fun of that. Good for him. All right, I see some on the drop shot. See, that's the benefit I have of knowing what's out there. I can make some casts out to the open water and catch some that he's not gonna catch. Are you going to check it out? I think he's got it. There we go. Yes, sir. Not a big one. Do I have a what? Yes. Did you lose it? What am I, a tackle shop to you? Huh? Yeah. Little guy. We'll just do 1 scoop for him. That's that's a half a scoop. That's a half a scoop. Half a scoopy doop. Well, you can come raid this tackle shop anytime. No, I got a green pumpkin one for you. And she tungsten. You can have a bougie one. Yeah. Keeping it moving. I put a 1/2 ounce one on so I could retrieve it a little slower, a little lower. I usually throw 3/8 if I'm fishing less than 5 feet of water, but since I know I'm getting a little bit deeper out here with it, I put on a 1/2. But if you're really struggling with a vibrating jig, getting it stuck in grass and stuff, you're fishing it either A, too shallow. Well, I guess there's no such thing as too shallow for a bass. You're fishing too heavy of one. Oh, goodness. Hello. And that was the advantage of having the 1/2 ounce one, is I could fish this thing off the edge a little deeper, a little slower. Come on, oh no. Easy release, that's true. Good way to think about it. Dang, Brian's wet. All right, he's here for a lure. I guess I gotta help a brother out. I would cast a drop shot out while I do this, but one's gonna eat it and swallow it. So I can be patient. Oh, dang it.
Yes, it's like the elastic just went out.
Okie doke. Would you like more white? Would you like green pumpkins?
I'll stick with the one in your left hand.
This one?
That's the same exact thing I'm throwing right now.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's a tiny one.
It's 3/8. Do you want a heavy one? It's tungsten. Wait, actually, that might be a half. Same weight?
Honestly,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's tungsten for you.
rather dense metal.
It's dense. Like my brain. Like, yeah.
The guy who's now got on his 3rd degree.
Is he on his doctorate?
Oh, he's already got it.
Oh, he already got his doctorate. Goodness.
He is Finesse, EDS,
Okay.
MD,
Oh, so he's going the oral surgery route.
No, it's not even that. It's like advanced general dentistry is what they call it.
Okay.
He graduated with that yesterday.
He can do a root canal plus.
He can do. He can even put you under for that.
Uh-oh. Oh,
There's a tree right there.
yeah, he's got me in the tree currently. Just got to keep on that pressure. Yes. I think he's bigger.
He looks bigger.
He's got me in the tree.
Smart enough to get you in a tree typically means big fish.
Man, he feels nice. It's like you gotta, when you have him pinned, gosh, there he is. Get out of the tree. Come on. Pull yourself out, please. Give him a little bit of slack. Dang it. It's like I'm pulling him to the surface of the tree, and then he's getting stuck.
Maybe I can knock him out.
I think he's hooked well, so kind of gonna.
Seems to be rather deep right here.
Huh?
Seems to be a little deep.
Yeah, you're not.
I can see him.
You can see the fish?
Yeah.
Oh dang. I don't think we're getting him out, are we? Good attempt. I don't think we're getting this fish out.
I mean, it's not a great big one.
It's a nice one.
2, 2.5.
Okay. No, I mean, I got sunglasses. Hey, got him. Hey!
There we go.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 ounces.
Oh. That is wild. He seemed much more grande than that.
I guess he must have been pinned upside down.
Yeah, yeah.
White.
Well, dang. All right, line's still good. Dude, I'm throwing the new Japanese leader from Seaguar, the new Fluoro.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know the name of it. It comes in tippet spools. And dude, it is strong.
Is it like the Tatsu? Or
No, it's above Tatsu. It's whatever level it is.
Tatsu?
Yeah, whatever level it is strong.
Like what weight are you throwing right now?
Like 3 young or something. It's like they have a different measuring system. I think it's like 12 pound, but it doesn't say pound on the screen. It says whatever it is. Sorry, I had to cast your kayak. I see more fish here.
I will say they have been flocking to my boat today. I've been catching a lot of them like right off the tip of the boat.
It's because you're in that little kayak. The fish ain't afraid of your kayak.
I think it's the color, it's the beautiful color that blends in perfectly with the water.
Oh, it does. The green color, yeah. Yes! Giants. Yeah, they get hooked though. Nothing better than that tug is my drug. You got one, don't you? You sure? Huh. Far be it from me to tell you how to fish.
I expect there to be one on the other side of this glass. If the rest of the day has been
Indication. Did you get a bite?
yo-yoed it a little bit.
Nice. Yo-yo mod that sucker. Ooh, I had a bite.
What is it? Buzzball? Is that what it's called?
The buzz ball.
What's the ball thing that Al Jr.
Oh, the Q bomb.
Cue ball.
Yeah, the buzz. I'm gonna tell him it's a buzz ball. The new G-Crack buzz ball. You know what? I'd probably catch him on the Q bomb today.
I guarantee you they ain't never seen that.
Yeah, for sure not. For sure not. They have not seen a Q bomb. Yes, sir. Oh no! Oh, lost him. I'd say this is on par with Lake Travis Clarity. I don't like Lake Travis Clarity. I got sick of fishing clear water. I cut my teeth there, I know. But I brushed them somewhere else. Yellow. No, I'll be brushing my teeth in Minnesota all over the place. Yep. I'm gonna catch one in 3, 2, 1. Oh, dang it. I was around so many fish down there, I figured I could just pull up and set the hook. There we go. See, I set the hook that time. Not a big one. You know what? I'm gonna throw my Thunder Cricket down there in the bottom. I feel like, what a fat fish, goodness. I feel like if there's fish down there in the middle on a grass clump, that Thunder Cricket will catch the bigger one. My only problem is I think it's a little too deep.
They are healthy though.
Yeah, these fish are mega healthy. Yeah, it's 15 feet out there. It's a little deep for Thunder Cricket, but we'll see. Let us sink all the way to the bottom and then slow retrieve. You kind of have to go a certain speed to even get the blade to turn, and that might bring it up in the water column a little too high. Are we recording back there? Yeah, we are. Man, we got some fish around here, brothers. Got some fish under this yak attack. Problem is they're not big. They are small. I'm gonna catch one here, but it's not gonna be big. Oh, if I catch one at all. Possible those were bluegill underneath me. Yeah, I think they were. Let's go find us some bigger bass, eh? There's gotta be a few bigger ones. Man, I'm convinced that there's not many fish out here in the middle, which would make sense. I mean, like it's bluegill spawn season, so would make sense they're not fully out deep yet, and water temp is still 79. So It's probably why my boy Brian catches so many on the Thunder Cricket and Topwater. Because I'm trying to plug out here for fish that have moved out early. And I don't think there's many of them. Because I feel like I would see them suspended on scope if there were more out here. And I'm just not seeing that. So I probably need to abandon this pattern and just go shallow. Still keep the drop shot on for the shallow edge, but stop trying to make deep happen when it's not. Probably not the deal. Because I see some good little grass clumps out here in 15 feet, but there's an edge behind me, and then there's kind of clumps out here, but I'm not seeing many fish. Another day, another victory for the OG. 15. 15 feederoonies. Yeah, it's probably mostly boulders though. Probably mostly boulders. Mm-hmm. They're not out here yet though. I'd be seeing more fish out here if there was a biggest summer population, but they're still, yeah, I know. They're still eating bluegills. All right, enough of that. I'm going back over there. Beautiful little boulder point here, as you'll see on the drone shot. Perfect area to catch some fish on the edge on either one of these lures. A point is a point is a point. That's what I'll say. Yeah, there's differences, irregularities. But man, if you got a point with stuff on it, oftentimes that's where the bass are going to be. Don't care what kind of body of water you're on. They love points. And I've got a really cool video coming out soon detailing a kind of a point masterclass. That is definitely going to help everybody, but specifically, you know, boat and kayak anglers. Gosh, there's one. Off the edge, baby. Off the edge, yes sir. Gosh, acrobats. Stinking acrobats. Yeah, get in here. I'm just gonna flip you in, yes sir. Yes sir. Come on with it. Thunder Cricket, top of the face. I'm liking this rod. Me and Brian were just talking about which rod to throw with the vibrating jig. I'm liking this one. What I don't like is he just totally wrecked my trailer. So I gotta get me a new one. And once again, I should have just kept my bag of soft plastics out. But no, I put them away. Oh, and I've cut the bag on my spook. There we go. All right, that was cool. Mock craws, keep them out. Keep them loaded, locked and loaded. And I need some water. We got some dang acrobats around here. These bass should be in Cirque du Soleil. One more fish and we'll do the comment challenge. That gives away one of my drop shot packages. That, I mean, honestly, probably is valued at like $50, maybe more. because of the tungsten weights, the bait, the line, the leader. I mean, yeah, it's probably more than $50 to be honest. Plus the shipping, yeah. Shipping ain't cheap nowadays. Thanks government. Insert president of your choice. There's one. There's one, yes, off the edge. Off the edge. Bring it in here. Man, they're chewing the thunder. They're chewing the thunder. He kind of ripped my bait already. But I can rig it again. There we go. That'll do. Let's go off the edge that way. Grass plus thunder cricket equals bass. That's just simple math, folks. Simple dang math. And these fish are sitting a little deeper and need it a little slower than the hybrid hunter could provide. And that's okay. Not every day is going to be a hybrid hunter day. And sometimes you just have to say that you're fine when you're not fine. Yes, I did. I'm on that bag. It's crazy. I pan out there to the middle. I don't see nothing. They're on the edge. They're around that shallow water grass. All right, fish the island, good for a fish. Let's head back up to the shallow water point. And especially during times of the year like this, where a lot of fish are shallow, you're not going to catch them all usually on the first run through, especially in a kayak when you move around so much. And you set the hook and you pull all the fish with you off the bluegill bed, and so you really got to make multiple passes through areas in the springtime, because either A, they'll be pre-spawn and they're all coming in waves to come spawn. B, they're spawning and you're not gonna catch them all the first time through. It's just impossible to, unless you see them and you're actually sight fishing. Yes, there we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on now. Goodness. Gosh, they are so angry. Angry bass. Biggest one of the day, I think. Biggest one of the day. Yeah. Get in here. Get in here. Yes, sir. 3 and change. 3 and change. As I was talking about, these fish are moving around. So Brian's fished this area twice. I've fished it once. And there's still fish to be caught because they're all just cycling through. And that fish was kind of, I mean, I was reeling it slowly, but kind of in open water. So I think he followed it from the edge and came out and nabbed it. This is cool. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this. Took a while to get going. Have gone through several lulls, but I think we've discovered what we're going to be doing now for the next foreseeable future. And that's throwing this thing around. Because obviously the fish are chewing it. They are cha-cha-cha chewing. I'm liking this rod. Loads up really well. Wish it was just a teeny bit stiffer. Just a teeny bit. Super sensitive. I mean, I'm feeling every bit of this movement. Oh, hey, comment challenge time, folks. I know that I said it would be after the next fish, and I at least caught one or two more since I said that. And again, giving away a drop shot setup, all you gotta do is comment below the answer to this question, and that is, what is your favorite color of lure, and why do you think it works so well on your body of water? So, do you like black and blue? Do you like chartreuse? Are you a green pumpkin kind of guy? Do you think your individual flake, maybe it's like a watermelon candy or something, maybe you think that does something to the bass? So I want your favorite color and either just a story about it or a big bass you caught on that color, a memory associated, or your reasoning for why you think bass like that color. And especially if you can teach something, I'd like to read the comments. Maybe you think that white works really well in clear water because nobody throws it, or because, I don't know, just kind of give me your scientific, none of us are scientists. Actually, maybe somebody watching this is a scientist, but give me your recreational biologist viewpoint on why you think your color works. And I'll pick the winner here in about a week or so, and I'll respond to your comment. So I'll also post the winner on my community tab. So you'll contact me when you win. Brian, what's your favorite color? Blue craw. Okay. Why do you think that?
My biggest thing is because I fished a lot in the Sabine River Basin. Crawfish, specifically in the Sabine River Basin, have a tendency when the water gets real chilly to turn blue.
Wow.
And so I believe that having that little bit of blue just ticks those bass off. Just
Yeah. It's mostly green pumpkin though, right? But it's got, okay, he says,
but it's got swirls of blue.
so he says the crawfish in the Sabine River area, when water gets cold, they turn blue. So that's why he likes that. Excellent, excellent teaching, Mr. B. Oh, nice. Oh, had a bite. All right, dude. Spin, spin, spin. Well, probably because you caught the dumb ones and now we're catching the smart ones. Hope my wheels don't get waterlogged. I mean, they're brand new, they shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, good luck. Let's catch some more. Any out there? A grass clump. Let's see if we can land on it. Landed a bit short. Yeah. Yeah. Landed a bit short. I feel like this rod actually would be a good hybrid hunter rod. Now that I'm thinking about this action. Hybrid hunter rod though, in the boat, not in the kayak. Because it is tough to rip something in a kayak sitting down. Yeah, it has. We got some changing conditions. All right, we have beat the island to death. Gonna move on from the island. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, nice one. Goodness gracious. Yeah. I did not get a good hook set into that fish. And he jumped at about the most awkward angle possible. That's crazy though. These fish are acrobats. I just lost him. He jumped like a, I don't even know what, a circus animal. Yep. I'm learning that I need rods to be a little stiffer in the kayak, just because you can't get a full-blown hook set in a yak. At least I can't. Maybe I'm just not skilled enough. I don't have that W riz, as the kids say. A little bit windy. Yeah, we're gonna get him fired up. I mean, I could cut the video now, but we'll fish this section. We'll probably fish another half hour, 45 minutes. My parents are in town. Don't want to be out too late. We give my dad a whole list of things to do. Putting cabinets in, putting curtain hangers, building storage things. He's painting my office and he's doing a shiplap wall behind our bed. Yes, fancy. Mr. Mauricio's coming to cut our grass. It'll be a good day. Uh-oh, bird pattern.
You get a chance tomorrow.
Yeah.
I should text Connor Woodman.
Okay. Wow, super cool. Heck yeah, are you gonna be there?
I'm going to, but Zachary Tickle's gonna be there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that'll happen.
Either way, I went to 5 weddings this wedding season.
Yeah,
Kind of wedding day.
I believe it. Yeah, I missed Clark's. It was a last minute deal, and we had stuff going on, and I was like, 5 hours? Ugh. I believe it.
It was a lot of work.
Yeah, I bet. Was the pig good? That's awesome.
Literally, we showed up. All right.
That's fun. Dude, there's a little, now I think the growth rate is slow in here because that's not a fresh spawn bass. He's like this big.
Yeah.
So the growth rate is slow, which makes sense for this water quality. The more I'm learning about bodies of water, super crystal clear is usually not healthy. It looks cool.
I mean, there is grass.
Yeah, I know, but it's the fastest growing bodies of water are like stained water with healthy grass. Yeah, basically. Even that's a bit too clear for what like Stephen Barden, that fisheries biologist, would want. I think you fished out the spot. Oh, really?
I mean, I caught one this morning on top of it.
Okay. You're catching them all on that bank over there?
From like basically halfway through the trees to
Yeah, yeah.
about where I saw you. I don't know what this is.
It's not hydrilla. we were in my boat, I would have my grass identification book. My mom got it for me. It's got pictures of all the different aquatic vegetations. Uh-huh. And eelgrass, yeah. Dang. Dang.
5 fish for 20.09.
That's good. How'd y'all catch them? Frogging. What kind of stuff is there to frog there? I've never been there. Is it grass?
Yeah, it's like the, so there's some, we had 2 spots where we worked, and one of them was like, you know that, almost like a sedge
Yeah.
type of grass?
Mm-hmm.
Stays, like, you know, that high off the water.
Yeah.
We were basically like walking our dogs through that.
Okay, gotcha.
Caught a couple doing that. Then, the rest of them we caught in those big, like, hay grass type flat.
Yeah, I gotcha. Is that lake flooded?
It wasn't when we were there.
Okay.
We were there like first weekend of May, so
Got it.
before all this insanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain around here. Goodness.
I don't remember it raining this much last year.
No, it didn't rain this much last year.
Fieldhouse and Melton were like 15 feet.
Yeah.
Melton when it's flooded.
Yeah. Even trading house is open. For what? Ah, nice. Tasty morsel ducks. Well, the bite has slowed, folks.
The old mid-morning lull.
Mid-morning lull. But don't let that mid-morning lull make you lull. Go check out Toyota McKinney. We got flaming hot deals over here. Have you watched that Netflix show Tires yet?
I watched three episodes of it.
Shane Gillis is just hilarious.
That dude.
Goodness.
Netflix is making kind of
Oh, for sure.
between the roast of Tom Brady and then that.
Yeah, Netflix had a few down years. Is that dangerous? All right, they're not biting that dang thunder. I'm gonna go back to drop shot for a second. That's an old BB1. She likes to sing to you. She that DC from BC.
Free reel.
Yeah. We can't seem to escape the wind. We go one way and then the other. Yeah, the bite is just slowed in general. Doesn't seem to matter what we're throwing.
Good thing we got out here when we did.
Yes. I also think we just caught the majority of them.
Also a very real consequence.
The majority of the dumb ones. Oh, here we go. 3, 2. Oh, I'm caught. Dang it. One was charging at it. And he decided not to eat it. Well, the pattern holds true, folks. They on the edge. Either the shallow edge with the topwater and thunder cricket, or the deep edge with the drop shot. Bass fishing really isn't that complex. You can make it complex, but if you just fish points, edges, and holes.
Points, edges, holes, rocks, grass,
Yeah.
sand.
If there's something in the water, you throw at it because there's probably a fish around it. But that's why I love it. Because you can do it however you want to do it. You want to fish top water on a Carolina rig, go for it. Actually, that's a bad idea. But you can. I want to catch a megalodon on the drop shot. Come on now. Oh, dang, yeah. I think I've got one. Yeah, I do. Oh, yes! It's a quarter scoop. That's the kind of scoop you get at Baskin Robbins when the employee doesn't really like you. And he twisted up my worm in my line. Dang. How do you know that? Is he married? Oh. I thought he got married. Yeah, what happened there? Oh, wow. That's wild.
Yep. He had to file a restraining order against her.
Goodness.
Now she's engaged to somebody else.
All right. We love that. All right, folks. Enough monkey horsing around. Time to get for real. Lock it in. Get locked. Get trimmed up. You in that tree?
I think so.
You out of that tree? No, you were just in some grass, some thick stuff. Ah, okay. I'm gonna get off the edge and throw a drop shot.
One thing that's weird about this drop.
Man, this bite is turned off.
There were a couple times I went out there and turned and literally you could see the boat.
Yeah. And the fish that we are catching are this size. There we go, quick release. Exactly what I'd like.
Did you lose a year?
Yeah.
Lose a year's population? I wonder what bluegill is primary foraging?
Bluegill are 100% primary forage. I saw bait fish, but there's not many of them.
Clearly they like white.
Yeah. Oh, he's got one! Better fish, better than what I'm catching on drop shot. So there's a few left up there. But again, really good spot that I got caught on the drop shot. And he caught a big one on, and we've passed by this area 4 or 5 times and caught fish each time. So don't let someone deter you from fishing somewhere if they just fish there, because they might not have caught them all.
I didn't even really set the hook on him. He set the hook on himself.
Heck yeah. Whoa. And to return to the question about colors, me and Brian are both throwing totally different colors of thunder crickets, and we're both catching fish, so.
It's the action.
Yeah, don't think it really matters. Uh-oh. And he's catching more fish than I am. Up a shala on a bank.
Literally like third rotation. Another giant.
Oh, that's a megalodon.
Absolute giant.
That's a megalodon. What's that? That's a fish taco, ayo.
Don't let anyone tell you that largemouth bass doesn't taste good.
Oh yeah, largemouth tastes delicious.
It doesn't have a bloodline. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely no crappie. Ooh, are you team crappie or team walleye?
Walleye. Yeah. 100%. Walleye, 100%. Yeah, most guys haven't had enough experience eating walleye. Oh, there was a bite on the drop shot. Just working it off the edge, and he pulled off. Dang it. These fish are all teeny weeny.
Ironically, the best walleye bite I've ever had was a
Lake Cumberland walleye. Wow. It's probably some of the fish out that I tried to scope when we were there a few weeks ago.
That's a fun lake.
We had really tough time. I mean, they were like sharking our midstrolls, and they wouldn't eat it. Like, they're smart. Smart fish out there.
That was my last college tournament.
That Nolan one?
What?
That Nolan Minor one?
No, that was a Jack Dice.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, we were fishing the same exact stuff.
Dang.
That was the annoying part.
Uh-huh. Jack Dice is just better than you. Uh-oh. Brian's got one. Oh! Son of a gun. 4-pounder. 4-pounder for him. He's just on a bag today. I'm not on a bag. I'm on a small bag. Goodness. Get it, brother. Get it. Oh! Oh, yeah. Son of a gun.
Hello.
Yellow. He got a big one.
I think that's how you want him hooked.
Yeah, top, dead center. Well, shoot. He's got a 4 and a 5, and I've only got some 3s. You know what they say, can't win them all. Beautiful. That was awesome. Perfect little slow swim. And I'm going to take advantage of this, and I'm going to hole jump Ryan. No, that's the schooler, the new mock bait. I basically designed a lot of those.
One thing that is cool to see is how the industry is actually responding
Yeah.
to the
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
probably in a tree. And then it started doing the long, slow head.
Mm-hmm. So you're getting as close as you can to the wall.
Literally, I was bouncing off the wall.
Yeah, slow roll. Because my drop shot fish are too small. Out there on the edge.
You know, if you were year 1 at my left,
Oh yeah, I'd be killing it. I'd be killing it. They haven't announced this yet. Actually, I probably can't say that on camera. Never mind.
yeah, probably.
I can't say this. I'm not gonna say it.
Taylor could always cut it out.
Yeah, he could, but it's a long video. He might.
We'll talk about it moving forward.
He might not hear it.
Taylor's just gonna have to sit there and he's really gonna watch the whole video.
Switching between camera angles every minute, 2 minutes. Heard it was good.
I haven't got on a spook bite on Travis.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Reverse, reverse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. No. Don't do that. That's no fun. And, oh gosh, there we go. Hey, beautiful chunky bass on the Tungsten Thunder. So, Tungsten Thunder has been the MVP. And man, once you find a pattern, y'all, just replicate it. Brian was catching them on shallow water, so we went shallow, and I caught him on a drop shot, and caught him on a drop shot. And as soon as the bite died, you gotta kind of refigure him out. And by watching him catch 3 on this steeper wall here, I said, enough of that. Enough of the tomfoolery of the drop shot. Yeah, we like to have a mild amount of fun. And while it doesn't make as much sense in your head as a shallow grass flat with this lure, Who cares what makes sense? The fish are telling us that. I'm just saying that, oh, I was talking about up there. Oh, I mean, yeah, there's a deeper grass edge, but it's mostly just rock. Now I do see one of them larger styles of fish out there that I don't think I landed on. Oh, I did, but he's behind it. We're gonna see if we can survive. Uh-huh. We're in the middle of nowhere today. Civilization is hundreds of miles away. Yeah. Just slow roll the chatter. Let it chatter on down the bank. Oh, yes. Brian needs something else again. Here we go. What, you want a kissy kiss for your boo-boo? It's not the same exact white, but close enough. I designed that sucker. There's like 5 of us. It's me, Noah, Senor Bass, Andrew Nordby, and A-Dub, who's one of Noah's friends. And then we got a few other small YouTubers we added recently, but that's kind of the initial crew. And really, we added Juan 2 years ago, so he's newer as well. Huh? Juan Carlos, Senor Bass. He was a Guggen guy, yeah. And then just ended that deal, hopped on with us. We're happy to have him. Oh yeah, brother. Let's go get 8. Yes, the rods and reels. And Strike King is the manufacturer of the baits. Yes, correct. Same family. Where's my dang bait? There it is.
Which grip are you like more?
Here he comes, here he comes. Yes! Did you watch that from the side? Okay, so some of these in the middle are bass. Heck yeah.
That was cool.
Heck yeah, that was fun. He was like, I've never seen one of these baits out here. What were you asking about? What grip do I like?
Yeah, on the reels. Like, do you like the round?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't really have a preference. I know some guys don't like the big Win grip knobs that come on like the custom and stuff. Yeah. I don't mind them. I don't know. I think for winding, I do like this BB1 handle. The new BB1 handle.
It almost kind of looks like the old Curado one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like these for my cranking, but whenever I'm flipping or doing anything dragon type, I like paddles.
Okay, yeah.
And I also just figured out that on Amazon of all places, you can buy replacement handles.
I'll believe it. What do you mean Amazon of all places? Amazon is the only place you can get everything. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, thank you, Brian.
How does that work? They have to do it through that link, or is there a code?
That's a great question. They just click the link in my video description, and you shop for whatever. You don't even have to buy the product that I linked. If you want to buy a Minn Kota Ultrex, you can enter through a Wacky Worm, and then buy your Ultrex. Now, I don't know if I make any commission on electronics.
I don't know if you go with the Ultra.
Gosh! Brother was running at me. I don't know if they sell the Move on the Tackle Warehouse. Whee! But if you are planning on buying a power pole move, and they're available there, please buy it there. Because that would be one heck of a commission sale for me. A $5,000 purchase, yes please. Yeah, I know. I love mine, but it's expensive. And I get that. Well, what a day it's been. Caught a couple greenfish. Mm-hmm. We're not done yet. We're not done yet, brother. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. And I'm not talking about a bowel movement. I'm talking about a bass. A bass movement. I can do that. Or I could just go home. That's true, that's true. Oh. Yo, piggies. You hunt over corn? How dare you? Brian got one. Can I double up on him? Can I double up on a brother? No. No doubling up on it, brother. This is not the kind of rock you want to try to climb. Not even that dude on Netflix, whatever that movie's called, could do that. Free Solo. That dude is clinically insane. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Once you get above that, it's like,
yeah. Well, like, my brother-in-law lives downtown Dallas, works for a law firm, and his apartment is like the 54th floor or something, and I go out to his balcony, and I'm like, no thanks, I'm good, I'll go back inside. Well, the bank has gotten steeper, so, I mean, yeah, it still looks about the same, but I'm sitting in 15 feet here right off the bank, so I don't know if this pattern is going to hold true on this part of the retaining wall. I'm seeing more fish out there that I could drop shot, but that's no fun. I mean, yeah, if they're going to eat the cricket in the column, might as well do it. I don't think what I'm throwing at's a fish. Yeah, it was interference. Good. Oh yeah. Was that with Hondo? Yeah, it wasn't the greatest trip. Yes. Oh! Talk about good vibrations. I got stuck. I got stuck on a tree, I think. Who put a tree in the quarry? Well, dang. Shoot, dang it, son of a gun. Yeah. This may be a Ghana. No, it's not. See, folks, that's why you learn how to snap your line, pop it, snap your line, move angle, snap it again. don't just immediately yank on it and then be like, oh, it's gone, or snap it. That's a good way to lose a bait. You gotta be patient with it, try all the methods. Yes, I have a problem snapping off sometimes. Like if I got a jig on 20-pound fluoro, it's like, ah! And then when it snaps, it's like, wah! Wah! Yeah, it sounds like you got shot. You know what would make my day if these horses on the hill up here, like, all kind of did cannonballs into the water. Like, not like they wouldn't die, but they're just
want to cool off.
Yeah, they just want to. It's like when penguins jump off a cliff. I'd like to see a full-fledged horse do that.
Just get a full. They'd have to get a full-on running start to clear the wall. And just launch themselves.
What would happen though is they would like try to plant with their front feet, and they'd be off the wall, and they'd just tumble off the edge.
That's a call to the landlord.
Hey, your horses are, they're all gone. Oh man, I want to catch one more. I could whip out the drop shot and catch it right now, but I want to catch it on something. Oh! That's a tree. I was so pumped right there. Oh! Son of a gun, right next to me. That was under me. Dang it. I thought I had a giant. Thought I had a big old bass. But I didn't. I had a stick. So here's a good example. Not giving up. I'm gonna go to my lure. I'm gonna kind of pop it as I get closer. It's kind of a soft pop. Then I'm going to get on top of it and snap. I guess I wasn't on top of it. Now I'm behind it. Snap, snap, snap. Kind of like lightly pulsate like that. Give me some more line, snap it again. I feel it. I feel the stick moving. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I did. Giant. And sometimes you can actually pull it in the water, pull out of the water. That's ideal right there. Wasn't even stuck to the bottom. Always check your hook after you have some kind of snag like that, because it can bend over the dang point. Do, 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 do. We are back to a shallower slant, and actually we're kind of past the bluff, so you can probably tell in the shot at the front here that it looks different. It's less bluffy and more just kind of like chalky. So I'm not sure if that bite will continue here. Yeah. Got several fish on where it transitions to bluff and where it transitions out of it. Gosh dang it, I'm getting stuck so much. I'm getting stuck all the time. All the time getting stuck. And that one's shallow. I can see that one. So when you can't get unstuck when you're that shallow, just reel down to it and kind of poke around. Reel down, poke, 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 poke. Dang. Yeah, stuck. There we go. And you know what, folks? I need to finish this video. Drop shot it is. The sun is coming out. I'm getting hungry. I bet you're getting sick of looking at my crotch the whole time. So let's catch one to finish it off here. Right in front of the boat. Drop it on down. Here they come. They're attacking it. Here we got one. I mean, a bigger fish than I thought. My goodness. Oh, goodness. Come on now. Beautiful turquoise bass. Oh, hey. Oh, look, my drop shot weight. Yeah, she just did a whole somersault. And that right there, folks, is how we end our Uncut. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Again, all the tackles linked below. If you want to see another one of my Kayak Uncuts, I will leave it up here in the corner. Actually, I'll leave two different ones. One is kind of a reaction bait fishing one, and one is a little slower topwater. This is always a pleasure. I love it. I love getting to do this. I love this my job, so thank you guys so much for making this my job and continuing to allow me to do this. We're going to say sayonara. See you next time right here. Uncut.